What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Printer Paper and I make videos on the Minecraft Combat Test Snapshots, and in this video I'm going to be talking about eating interrupt. So before we get into the video, I'm just going to say this video is a bit less scripted. I kind of just have a list of points, and this video is probably going to contain some more just rambliness, but I don't know. Oh, also subscribe, yeah, do that. Okay, so back to the video. Okay, so basically how eating interruption works. So if you get hit by like an entity or a mob or something, or a projectile from one of those, it basically resets your eating. So if you're just holding right click and you're halfway through eating something, eating takes 40 ticks, so it would then take 60 ticks if my math is right. Yes, that's how math works. So that's how eating interruption works. But the thing is, it can happen from like any amount of damage, which includes snowballs now, which technically do 0 damage, but that's still damage, kind of. So, you can interrupt someone from crazy far away by just hitting them with a snowball, that's kind of the main problem, I think. So, a lot of people don't like it because, it's harder to heal in general, in 1.16 or something. Like, if you're in mid-combo, you could eat a gapple and then, be healed and stuff, but you can't do that in this. You have to first escape the combo and then find a safe spot and heal there. They did do some other changes to make it a bit easier to heal, drinking liquids is faster, like a healing potion. You can drink a healing potion faster than you can eat a steak or something, which is that's interesting. I like that change. I think it makes sense. But yeah, so that's that. So some people have said it's also kind of bad because it kind of ruins some game modes. I don't know if they're game modes that involve, chugging gapples, as much as possible, combo duels or something. I mean, not really, but UHC duels, maybe, something like that, this wouldn't work too well with that. But I think with most game modes it works fine. Just normal PvP, that doesn't require you to eat tons of gapples. But yeah, okay, so, I personally like eating interruption with a few tweaks. I think it would be really good, but, I like it because it discourages just running. So, a lot of the time, in, duels or something, especially on Combat Reforged, where the FFA field is so big, people just run forever so that they can heal, which is not fun. So, it's nice that prevents them from healing and stuff, or if you have projectiles, like a trident or something. So, that's nice. It also makes combat not as much of a resource game. So you can just go in and fight, start fighting. You don't have to make sure you have all your food in order, because you probably won't have a chance to eat them. So I think that's nice. That can be not good for certain people or certain types of PvP, but I think it's fine. I think there are ways to work around that. But yeah, as I said before, I think the major downfall is snowballs and eggs are kind of dumb, because you can shoot tons of them really fast and they go really far too. And the fact that you could just hit someone from a mile away just by right clicking and aiming right, I don't know, that's kind of dumb. There are ways to fix that, have a damage threshold. So I said before, snowballs they're 0 damage hits, which means they don't actually do damage, but they do knockback and stuff, kind of like a fishing rod in 1.8, except they removed that in the combat snapshots. But if you had to make it so that it does a certain amount of damage, that could include armor or not include armor. I think it'd be cool if it did include armor, because, or say it has to do a heart of damage to actually interrupt your eating. I think that would make a lot more sense than just, if anything, just any sort of damage. Another suggestion, maybe only melee weapons. That might be a good idea, because, with ranged weapons, again, you can run away and eat if they're not actively chasing you. And if they're not actively chasing you, the other person can also heal, and so it kind of just resets like normal. That also might work. That's another suggestion. Maybe it just pauses it for a certain amount of time instead of completely resetting. I'm not sure about that, because that would get pretty complicated, because it would change how much it affects you by how far along you are in eating the thing. Because say it just pauses for a couple of ticks, if they hit you early on, within the first 10 ticks or something, let's say it pauses for 10 ticks, then that doesn't affect it much. But if you're one takeaway from finished eating, then that could be really bad. So I don't know. That's an okay change. That would be kind of cool. Another potential solution is you can make certain foods ignore it. So like I saw a suggestion somewhere in the Discord. I'll put it on screen if I can find it. But like only golden foods. So like golden apples, golden carrots. I don't know if glistening melons are technically golden. I don't know. But that would be interesting. That would be an interesting way to like differentiate from it. I mean, one of the major problems is gapples, like chugging gapples if you're stuck in a combo or something. So that might not be the best solution, but I like the idea of having like different food not interrupt. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, and another suggestion. This one might be even more controversial. I think me like a week ago would have hated this, but maybe we could add a game rule. So I know I just did a video about how game rule for combat just completely wouldn't fix it and is a bad idea. But okay, so I've kind of warmed up to the idea of having like just a game rule for certain aspects of combat, like a game rule for eating interruption. That I think that fits in great with other other game rules and stuff. Something like no attack cooldown. That just doesn't. I don't know. I feel like that's too big of a change to be done with the game rule. But something like eating interruption, that I think that's a good idea. But yeah, that's about it for this video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you actually stayed to the end of this video. And if you did, you can reward yourself by clicking the subscribe button, because then you'll be if you hit the notification bell, then you'll be notified whenever I release a new video. So yeah, do that. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!